All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. It feels like it's been a long time coming. It's been 2 weeks, but we're back. There's no rundown. Off the dome. Lil Wayne. A bunch. I ain't right. We ain't write nothing down. But
Nothing
I
down.
am here with the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, my guy Daniel. What's going
Fresh
on,
off the
man?
deathbed, bro.
Fresh off the toilet bowl.
And
Speaking of
me,
toilet bowls, how
right.
about both of our fucking teams in the tournament? Oh man, you want us?
I mean, y'all. I mean, y'all seem like y'all more depressed about it. Me, as a Texas
You was
fan, we.
you like, hey, I'm happy we just made it finally.
Yeah,
Oh
should
man,
we have won that game? Yes, but it ain't like KU were we if we play to our potential, like beating Duke, then we can make a run.
nah, I ain't gonna
No,
hold you. I was so worried. You already know. I think I've talked about it on here. Like I was so worried going in to game one, like already, because
oh
this
yeah,
team fucking sucked. This fucking Hunter Dickinson, like there was nobody on this team that was like a standout. Hey, I'm gonna be able to take over a game in the tournament. No, nobody,
right.
none.
That one,
Zeke
and the thing
Mayo,
about
the
it is,
sixth year senior from a
but
mid major,
and my
like
thing is just like, or all the real KU fans that actually watched the game, how could you possibly tell me KU
you
was gonna make a run
no.
to the championship with that team? Like,
We had our fingers crossed that maybe they would pretend they would get their shit together a little bit. But ever since once I watched the whole like the last stretch of the season and just watched Hunter Dickinson, like that's our star player. This is the guy that's supposed to be carrying us. And then you look around and you go, okay, who's the second and third banana here? Harris and Zeke Mayo. And then we got Soar, who's the shooter, and then Kate whatever Adams, like who's supposed to
KJ,
be, yeah, he's supposed to be some type of athletic four guy who does what? What does he do?
stands there and
What
get
does he?
cardio in.
Yeah, what does he fucking do?
Like they
Like
all was just getting caught. Zeke,
it was bad,
KJ
bro.
Adams, fucking, who's homie with the headband? Harris.
Harris, yeah.
Boy, averaged about 6 points a game.
I mean, bro
Like,
is a 19th year senior, so boy been playing. He been on KU or yeah, like let's yeah. It was bad. This was not a good team, bro. And I
no.
hyped it up. I fucked up. I just looked at oh look, they got a good recruiting class. They got a good transfer class coming in, and when you watched it in reality, it was immediately like oh no, they beat Duke and then after that, the whole season was just like,
That was their
what am I looking
championship.
at? Like, what am I watching? What are you guys doing? This is the same team that beat Duke and ended the game without Dickinson in the game, and you just go on to just not do shit. And then what's even more fucked up about that is Duke went the opposite route. After they lost to KU, they just blew every other
Everybody
team
out.
out by 20, 30, 40 points from
Even
there
without
on
Cooper
out.
Flag.
Yeah, even without Cooper Flag in the tournament, in the ACC tournament, they still dominated. And it's just like I
Cooper
knew
Flag
it,
is really
man.
him, though.
Oh yeah, and it's weird because he don't really. He's the same, not the same way I was saying about KJ. It's like what is Cooper Flag good at?
Everything.
Yeah, but it's like he's so good at everything. He doesn't have like a standout like
He's a
skill.
very good all
Defense,
around player.
his defense,
What is
his
he, like 6'9", 6'10"?
6'8" somewhere probably maybe 6'7" without shoes, 6'8" somewhere floating around there. But
I
I
mean,
I seen a Kawhi Leonard comp, and that's the one that I like the most. Where it's kind of like
I can see that.
gets to the
Like,
mid range. That's probably his best offensive skill. Crazy defense, super long arms. That was the thing that fucked me up. Like when I first started watching him, like consistently, especially in the tournament now, is how long he is. It's weird. Like he's weirdly gangly to be that
mhm.
tall. Like I
Good
wonder what
thing
his
you came
wingspan
around because
is.
I remember at the beginning of the season you was such an Ace Bailey guy.
Oh man, no, that stopped real fast. I was no, because here's the funniest part. I was watching every single Rutgers game, like all of them, and I think I made it. I think I made it through 6 or 7 games before I was like, oh,
It's hard
like
to watch Rutgers
yeah, it was tough. Like y'all not. It's just
doing that.
ISO ball. Like okay,
Yeah,
Dylan Harper do something, Ace Bailey do something. And then Cooper Flag was just over there. Ace Bailey ain't playing no defense. And he weighs 135 pounds at 7
right.
feet, at 6'10". So it was like there was some things where it's like, okay, Ace Bailey's handle isn't on the same level as Cooper
See, and
Flag.
and then this is the reason why I feel like I don't care how high of a prospect you was coming into college, and it don't matter how good you do in college, you still get drafted. That's where busts come from because they
Yeah,
don't develop right in college, and then they go to they go to the NBA because they prospects and upside, and then we don't hear from them again.
yeah, they just kind of fade away.
Like, what about staying in college for another year? Like, you're Ace Bailey. Somebody's going to want you if you hit the portal.
Yeah, but see, we talked about this. It's tough, but when you got a 60 million guaranteed if you leave, you take it.
I mean,
You
yeah.
just take
I
it.
mean, I take 60 million guaranteed and bust before
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
a bust.
exactly. See, like, hey, you can stay in college, get exposed, make $5 million, get exposed, and maybe get taken in the second round, and now you fighting for the rest of your life to make it to the league. Or you can come out a top 5 pick right now and dominate and or not dominate, take what you've done and dominating the college and just take your money and leave.
But it's
60,
kind of
50,
like
40 million.
Duke's NBA prospects seem like NBA prospects.
They seem like a whole NBA team.
I
Now this goes back. Remember, we just had that conversation of like, could Duke, like, if we put them, I think you could put this Duke team in the NBA right now, and they're gonna get games off the Wizards and the fucking and the Hornets.
think
Now, LaMelo might drop 75,
he will
but that doesn't mean they're gonna win every game.
because Knipple is a real good guard.
Yeah,
What Knipple's a 3 or 2?
he probably a 2. I mean,
What is
he
he like?
fucking
6'4"?
he plays the 1 a lot though.
Right,
He's
that's
six
what I'm saying.
seven.
Okay,
So he's a weird. I don't know what the fuck he's gonna be
he's like
considered.
Danny Wolf. He's like Danny Wolf from Michigan.
Mm.
You know who that is, right?
No, fuck no.
From Michigan, Danny Wolf. Dude's a fucking dog,
I ain't
bro.
seen. I heard the name, but I ain't seen him.
Bro,
So I don't. Yeah,
dude is basically their point guard.
but he big as hell, right?
6'7", 6'8".
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. He's
Yeah, I
7 foot.
fuck with him. Who
Oh
is?
yeah, yeah. Oh
Danny Wolf
yeah.
is
I
7
did.
foot.
Yeah.
Because they got 2 7-footers.
Because I watched Auburn beat the shit out of him and just stopped paying attention to the game. And yeah, okay. But yeah, it's like I don't know what the fuck Connor Knipple's gonna be going into.
He probably gonna play the 3, to be honest.
But
Well,
yeah,
I guess it just depends on who he go to too. To be
true.
honest, like
I don't know. I don't know if he can hold 2 guards.
no,
He's
gonna
not
play the 2.
fast.
He can get a bucket though.
You know, he kind of reminds me of. This is a weird one.
Tyler Hansbrough.
No, hell no. That's fucked up. Just because he's white, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
how he
basically.
looks. I'm talking about how he plays. But this is also a white person. I'm gonna say, which is even funnier. Bogdanovich on the fucking Jazz when he was good. And he was averaging like 20. It was like, hey,
And he can shoot the 3.
he can move around just enough to kind of
averaging like 24 and 4.
Mm-hmm. And I can kind of run the offense sometimes, but most of the time I'm kind of just coming off screen,
He
shooting.
kind of faded in the lights with Atlanta. I'd be forgetting they got him for a second because he played for Atlanta, right? Bogdanovich.
He did, yeah. No. The other Bogdanovich. You thinking of Bogdanovich? I don't fucking know. There's 2 of them though, and they're not related. One played for the Hawks. Another one played for the Jazz. The one for the Hawks, I think the one for the Hawks moves a little better than Knipple does. But yeah, and then Proctor, that's an NBA player.
Yeah,
Malawatch is obviously an NBA player. I think he's might sneaky be. You can make an argument that he's up there as an NBA prospect with Cooper Flag. Like he's on par. Well, and he doesn't get offensive touches. That's what I want to see is like what would happen if he got more offensive touches, like because he just doesn't. He gets lobs and offensive boards, but they don't really run anything through him at all ever, which is odd. 7-2. Nah, he not gonna make it that far down. He not gonna make it through the lottery. Ain't no way. 7-2 and he can move. Mm-mm. What do they got? Yeah, they got him listed 720, 250, and he moves like that. That's crazy. That's an instant. Hey, go hold Wimby because we gonna need somebody to just go hold that guy for the next 15 years, and he could definitely be one of them. But yes, I'm having a hard time thinking of how Duke loses, like how Duke fucks this up. Yeah, that's the thing. Like who's Auburn, Florida, Houston? They no. Yeah. They got dudes coming off the bench that could start for every other team. Like that's oh man. Oh, let me go look. Let me go look. Yeah. Ugh. That's a good point. But they not. I was just about to say neither of them are big. Nah, 6'2". That's what. Yeah, once you said that, I was like, wait, they all are. They're all 6'2". That's what I was started thinking. They all 6'3". Like what the fuck? Knipple, everybody, bro. Fucking Proctor is 6'5". Proctor is 6'6". 6'3". Yeah, they hold everybody is 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". Who's the other forward? 6'11" and then 6'9". Yeah, come on, bro. Like y'all getting it's gonna be rough unless Clayton shoot the lights out. But you gotta that. It made me feel so sad when I learned that Clayton was one of those 5th year senior guys. I was like, oh man, I thought he could have made it to the league, bro. Nah, it's too late, bro. He. This is his first year at a major school. Like it's nah. They not gonna. If he do any, it'll be G League. Yeah, yeah. We see him around this time. Hey man, hold on. Bronny is solid, bro. Bronny is a solid defensive point guard. And there's a bit the age thing always plays a difference. Like they're gonna give a freshman a chance, a 19-year-old every time. That's true. That is very true. And he got drafted high. If I'm correct, he was in. I was about to say he was a lottery pick for sure, and he played for years. That's a good point. I mean, to be fair though, wasn't he averaging like a triple double in college before he came out? That's a little bit different. He did, yeah, he was going crazy at Michigan State. But yeah, like, and he got the benefit of coming behind Draymond, so we're like, oh look, another Draymond style Michigan State guy. It's like, yeah, let's relax. You're probably right. Yeah. Oh, it's so. I can we let's jump. Can we let's jump around a little bit? Can we? I gotta have a problem with the NBA. Why is it 82 games? If if the season is over by spring break, if the season is over by the third week of March and no starters are playing, everybody's hurt, everything's done, teams are shutting down. Is Laurie Markkinen in the NBA? Still, when the last time you seen Laurie Markkinen play? I don't think so. Well, was it? Did he get hurt, or did he? Is it one of those like we're 20, we're 20 and 40 going into the home stretch? Like it's over with. Yep, they want a higher draft pick, so they just sit their whole team. Whole team gets set down. They fucked up the Jazz. Is so funny. Like they basically benched every starter, and then a bunch of the bench guys are actually like getting in and playing well. It's like fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's rough. It's just from home, from down the street from you. He drove down to Miami and got a spot. Oh yeah, he might be the best. Who's the best then? Because he was a starter for who was a relevant NBA player. Because who else? He was a starter for 6 years. So what are you basing it off of? Who was the? So I guess really the thing is he's definitely the best NBA player from the city. Yeah, for sure. Like I see what you're saying. You saying you've seen better players. Like I've seen people be better at basketball than Alec Burks. Yeah, yeah. I get that. I get that. Yeah, yeah. Or how about not even that far? There's a lot of people that don't even get to play in college because of extra circumstances. Yeah, yeah. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, man. Yeah. And now AAU is totally fucked up. If I ain't heard about you in the AAU circuit, it's over with. So like, nobody's ever gonna hear about unless you win a state championships. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Let's go back to NBA. Why the fuck is the NBA like this? What What is the point? And yet Adam Silver come out talking about a 4 point line, or is that an April Fool? See, this is the other problem. Here's something very random, and I'll go right back. We can't have April Fool's Day with social media algorithms because I'm seeing shit from 2 3 days later. It's 2 days later, bro, and it's still posts from April Fool's Day popping up because the algorithms don't show in order, bro. Oh, this from 2 days ago. All right, never mind. God damn, but I just seen that like, and I'm just like, okay, I got now. See, this is I got League Pass. Remember, I told you 2 weeks ago when we recorded. I bought League Pass. Every time I turn on League Pass, every I come home every night and I go to League Pass, put it on the TV, and go to one of these games, and go to random games, right? Like, what's the? Let me go to show a game that's on right now. Like in the Magic right now are playing. It'll be a game like that where you go, you know what? That's intriguing. Like maybe see Jordan Poole. I like Koulibaly. He might be nice. Let me go check him out. Paolo and Franz. They might. What are they gonna do? And then you turn the game on and nobody's playing. It's a player that I've only seen ever play basketball on 2K. I ain't never seen this man touch the court in real life and had a game on and be like, oh look, like, bro, it's sick. It's sick. Like I can't every night. It's every night you turn on random game teams where it doesn't make sense why people aren't playing, and then Yes. I 2 weeks. It's been longer than that. I bought the thing 2 weeks ago, and it been this whole time. Like it's been. It's gonna be a month straight of you don't know. You gotta look at every game. I literally. There was one night I went to ESPN, and there was like a slate of games that was like really. It was really good. Like it was like Nuggets, Suns, uh, Grizzlies, Timberwolves. Yeah, it was like earlier, either the end of last week or something like that. And I go to ESPN, I'm looking at the games, I'm like, oh, that's dope. Click on it, go down to the injury report. Oh, 7 players are out. Jokic ain't playing, Murray ain't playing, Porter ain't playing, KD ain't playing, Bradley Beal ain't playing, Devin Booker ain't playing. I was like, well, this is the G League game. What the fuck? It's the bench. It's the whole bench is playing. And every game was like that. There was a Bucks game where Giannis, Kuzma, Lillard, like the entire starting five was out. And it's like it was I think there was 4 or 5 games on that day, and every single one of them, the whole team was out. Yeah. Yeah. It is.
I
It's
think
been too much. I think it's been too much at this point. Like, we know this don't work. If the threshold to win awards is 65, make the season 65. Hey, motherfucker, you got to we gonna lower all the games. You got to play every motherfucking game. If you get
yeah, good
hurt,
luck with that.
oops. Or make it 70. Hey, you can't miss a certain amount of games. Or just take that. You got to do something. But I have a bad feeling that if you lower, I know what they probably thinking. If we lower the games to 70, people will just sit out. They'll just play 55 instead of
Right.
65 because now, oh, well, this is the math that this is how this works, and it's like we can't. I just it's annoying. Oh, to add on to this, so the schedule thing that I was talking about today is April 3rd. Okay, there's games
Mhm.
today. Let me go through and look at. Can I pull it up like this? I don't know. There's games tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday till the 11th next week. There's games that Sunday. The play-in is Tuesday and Wednesday, and then the playoffs start Saturday. So you're gonna go basically no starters are basically are gonna play this
Basically.
whole next week, all this week, like this whole the rest of this week, this week, next weekend, and then next Tuesday and Wednesday they will play 2 games. As matter of fact, it's only 2 games scheduled for Friday. Or no, this is the 18th. So that means
Take it. If the
that.
starters do play, if you're a betting man, put under on everybody because they playing shortcut minutes.
Oh my god. So two. It's even worse. Yeah, Tuesday is seven to eight play for the East. So it's the 7 to 8 East, 7 to 8 West on Tuesday. Wednesday you have the 9th, 10th for the East and West, and then Friday the 8th seed plays. Oh my god. So we gonna go a week without seeing real starters, and then you go another week where 4 games get played that week, and then the playoffs start mid-April, late April, basically the
Right.
20th.
You know what really grinds my gears?
Why?
7 foot niggas that can't get a fucking board.
It's a lot, and you know it's crazy. It's so weird to me. College, especially, is so weird to see big men not box out. You are 7 foot, 200 pounds, 250 pounds. Who was it? It was the dude. Bama. Bama got them 2 7-footers when they was
Bama,
playing
Bama.
Duke.
Oh yeah.
They
Bama's
got
there.
two seven
I'm
footers,
thinking
bro.
Arkansas.
Let me pull it up.
I was Ja is just a cornball.
I'm like, oh man, let me. So they got two 7 footers, and they got out rebounded by 11 rebounds. Now
Okay.
that's cool, right?
That because
That's not.
that because Duke got the best 7 footer on the floor.
Yeah, true. But when you look at it, one of they one of they bigs had like 3 rebounds. Yeah, one of they bigs has two. He had 2 rebounds. Bro, Connor Knibble had 5. Like, what are we
Right.
doing, bro? And
That shit kills my fucking soul. Cause I'll be looking at the betting shit and I'll be like, oh yeah, Condon, you're 6'11". You can get 6 boards.
mm-mm.
And he'll be like, oh, 4 boards. I'm like, what was you doing all game?
You just, I
Explain to
see,
me what was you doing all game.
bro. There was a play that it made me think about exactly what you're saying. It was one of the bigs on Bama. He's at the like right elbow, right on the free throw line. The guard is coming up doing some pick and roll shit, and he basically gets past the guard, and he's switched on to the center, to this big, this 7 foot motherfucker. The dude like throws a little floater up. There's nobody around the big. He sees the ball goes up, he turns around and just looks. There's nobody in front. There's nobody boxing him out. He just looks, and the guard that throws the floater up, because he's on defense, the guard that throws the floater up
Gets
just
in front of him.
runs right past him. And the dude just looks like, oh shit, and the guard just jumped up, grabbed the rebound, and just put it back up. And dude didn't go for a block. He didn't put his hands up. He just watched it. He just watched the whole thing. This is a Division 1 basketball player in the Elite Eight, bro. And he just stood there like, oh shit, oh damn, oh fuck,
Oh wait, where'd you come from?
possession
Like
over.
like
What
like
the fuck? You 7 foot for no reason, bro. No reason. But yes, so
a lot
much of
of
that.
yeah, like
Bobo
Like
don't want to do nothing but shoot. He just want to dribble and shoot.
I know, I've literally seen him
Is
jump for a
Bobo better than
rebound.
Alec Burks?
What?
Is Bobo better than Alec Burks?
Is this the argument we about to have? This how we know we ain't got shit. Is Bo better than Alec Burks? I would claim Alec Burks from the city than before Bo.
Bobo he from over here, right? He from the Kansas side, right?
Yeah, Alec Burks really from the Mo, so that's who I'm claiming.
Yeah,
Fuck that Kansas.
Grandview.
He from the Mo.
Okay, Missouri. But y'all don't claim. All right, so now you claiming niggas that live in Grandview.
I said the Mo, and I didn't say the city.
Okay, fair. That's fair. Okay, that's fair. But
Yeah, I don't claim niggas from Grandview. What the fuck? What? Oh, y'all Grandview right there? No, I'm about to get a hit out on me talking shit.
that shit funny, bro. Now I
Yeah,
have to see who actually has like better career stats, Bobo or Alec Burks. Now I shouldn't have did this to
in like
myself.
college,
No, in the NBA right now, like who actually?
Bo only plays like 12 minutes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's that far off. That's the funny part. Let's see.
And that is pretty funny because how is a 7'2" nigga got the same stats as what is Alec Burke like 6'2",
6'5",
6'3"?
6'6".
Is he?
Yeah.
They had that man hella short on the game.
Uh, 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, 0.6 assists versus 10 points a game, 3 rebounds. How Alec Burke's career average is the same amount of fucking rebounds?
That's not, bro. I literally saw Bobo.
Hold on,
a
wait,
couple
the
weeks
minutes,
ago.
maybe the minutes. Hold on, let's look. He averages 9 more minutes than Bobo. That's not enough to justify the same amount. Wait,
No, it's not enough.
wait.
Like,
Let me look at their per 36. Per 36. So if they were like a full time starter, Bobo 16, 9, and 2 assists versus Alec Burks was 17, 5, and 3. Okay, there we go. There, see, yeah, that sounds more realistic. But that's funny as hell, bro. Like,
shit.
So Bobo, you could have the argument that Bobo is a better statistically than Alec Burks. But that sounds crazy as fuck. Now, you know what? Now I'm with you. I don't know who the best basketball player from the city is for the whole metro. Fuck
I
the
mean,
city.
does Tyronn Lue count?
That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah.
Like this man's a whole coach now.
That's true. What about
So I mean, what about Michael Watson?
Earl Watson? Michael Watson.
Yeah, I said Earl Watson. What about the Rutherfords? They had a good college career.
Come on, man. And I'm a KU fan. Especially not the second Rutherford. I don't even.
Not to say, I don't even know which one it is.
Yeah, whoever the second one was, he wouldn't.
They auntie is my mama's neighbor. Shout out to the Rutherfords, man.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But I mean, what about Marcus Denman?
Who? Nah, I'm just. Nah, he was nice though. He was nice at Missouri though. Yeah, in Missouri he was nice.
And Dixon. If he didn't get in trouble with that Dixon was nice as hell too from Lee Summit. Oh. He was gonna go to the league. He just got into trouble with that rape case or whatever.
Okay, that's different. Never mind.
But then the girl came out and said nothing happened because he had proof, like text messages. Just like my boy Tez from UMKC.
Rough. Leave them white girls alone, man. They was white, wasn't they? I don't even gotta know the story.
He went to Lee Summit West. What do you mean? Like
you a tall black dude in college, don't fuck with white girl, or in high school, don't fuck with white girls till you at least get to college. You gotta wait.
What Ant did.
Oh man. But yeah, fuck. Why? Oh man, I'm so tired. Baby mama, your baby mama.
Ain't that shit so sickening? You get on Facebook
every day,
and this motherfuckers with no kids, no nothing, got an opinion talking about.
I don't think that was right what he did. He don't want to take care of his kids. Hey, you want to know something? If you never meet a child, that's not your kid. You got a kid, I got a kid. If I never met the child, it's not your kid really. You don't know kid. You don't know them.
But people dragging him like he didn't have this conversation with this girl.
Yeah, I know. That's the funniest part. It's like we always hold people to these standards. Like that's basically like if he don't never see that kid in his life, like it don't mean nothing, bro. This man don't know what his kid favorite juice is. You ain't never gonna know that.
But at least he's willing to pay all the child support. Like it could have been like most niggas would have been like shit.
You hit a lick.
He said, "No, you got the whole 18. I got you."
He told you, "I don't want the kid." There you go. It's just so annoying. Like, I asked somebody, I was like, "Do white people talk about this as much as black people do?" I feel like this is not like I don't hear white people ever
follow enough white people on my feeds to know what they talk about.
That's the funny part. I asked a white person, I was like, your algorithm, like when you get on social media, do you see this? Like, do you see baby mama, baby daddy conversations and what is do I need to go 50-50 with a man, with traditional providers, high value man? And he was like, no, I don't see that. Occasionally I'll see some of the shit pop up.
Right.
I was like, bro,
but somehow I can't get on Facebook
without you see it every single day. It's crazy.
That's why I just hate social media now because the shit is just like. And then you got your casual sports fans too, who just on there just to be on that shit. Like I just like this is
that should be funny. I just don't even engage in that anymore.
I don't get it.
It's like we could debate I could just sit and debate all day, but
could, but if you come with like the thing about it is a lot of these sports fans are so gung ho. Like me, if you was to debate with me and came with some actual facts to prove your point, I'd be like, oh okay,
we could talk about it, yeah.
A lot of these dudes just want to argue just to prove their point to say X, Y, and Z is better, but not even look at the other side of things. And then it's just like, what are we even debating about if you're not even trying to understand where I'm coming from?
Like I don't want to argue. And see, this is what, to me, I learned this a long time ago. I don't want to argue. I always ask somebody, basketball specifically, football you can do it too because it gets a little goofy, but who's your favorite player? Because that's going to tell me a lot.
Right.
Like basketball, like, oh, LeBron's terrible. He's not a good. He's not even good. And you're like, who's your favorite player? My favorite player is Tony Allen. Like, what? Okay, Tony Allen was Tony Allen was cool, but even Tony Allen would say, LeBron is fucking amazing and much better than me. Like, what are we talking about?
How people can literally sit on social media, watch Braun for 20 years, and say he actually sucks.
Yeah, or it's just silly shit like that. Like,
I'm like, well, are y'all trolling or are y'all serious?
That's because we in a weird environment, right? We're just in a weird environment where it's not a lot of. If you don't dig in to look through numbers, it's like what we just did. Like, oh, is Bol better than Alec Burks? And then you look at it and you like, if he plays as long as Alec Burks, like, they're on the same level. But you wouldn't think like, oh yeah, like, of course.
But and then it kills me because I just had a debate on Sunday at the field. People about like defending LeBron, talking about, do y'all realize how great this man is? It's like we're literally having the same conversation. He's 40, and y'all up there, y'all trying to find ways to tarnish
to
him.
bash him, yeah.
Nothing to nobody else. I said, okay, so I want the same energy for KD. I want the same energy for Steph.
It's never
I want the same for all them. Like, so where's the? Well, LeBron's per is the worst on his team.
So what?
Oh, so if he's not helping, if he's not helping out his team, he needs to retire. Huh?
How? What?
He's averaging 25, 7,
see that's the problem, is like the shit goes too far, and it's because people are on TikTok too much. They just seeing other people spew this weird shit. It's like, are you watching?
Right.
Are you watching the games? You're gonna watch that man and say he not doing nothing out there? Oh, because I seen it. Sometimes he takes possessions off.
He's 40.
Okay. Guess what? Steph Curry is a fucking cone. 75% of possessions. What are we saying? Oh, but his PER says this because his on-ball steal percentage is 6.7%, which ranks 14th all time among point guards under 6'4". Shut the fuck up. If Steph Curry is holding Ja Morant, he can't do nothing with him. No. That's what we say. That's the reality.
But the thing about, and Nick Wright said it best, LeBron is probably one of the only players you could pull up a highlight film and see him guarding the best 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the floor.
Sneaky, and it'd be like sneaky in that conversation. And I don't even want to do. Tatum is in that category too right now for me. He defensively, I still don't like his game of offense, but that motherfucker holds everybody. He plays defense on every player. There's games where he holds the whole starting five by the end of the game. We like, God damn, man,
isn't he not allowed to have a down fucking? That's what I said. Like, isn't he not allowed? He earned the right to be trashed a couple games or some shit like that. Like,
yeah, it's LeBron, man.
What are we doing?
We still gotta just. It's because it's.
Oh, you a Bron sexual? No, actually, my favorite player is D Wade.
It's the fascination with nostalgia. That's all. It's just nostalgia, man. Like, as much as I bash Jason Tatum, he's better than Paul George. Yet, there are people who would be upset with that because 10 years ago, Paul George was like the earlier version of what Tatum is. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get it. When Paul George first came through, when they got rid of Danny Granger and made the Pacers his team, he was it.
Yeah,
but he couldn't get past LeBron.
Exactly. But there's so many of that where people are in their mid-20s, 30s, early 40s that are still looking back 10, 15 years ago, and when the LeBron choking of the 2011 and all this shit was like more prominent, and they still hold on to that and not they looking at shit through like weird views where we grew up looking at Michael Jordan like he was something different. Like he was on a different level. And it was a lot of that because he wasn't accessible. And we didn't watch that. If you're 32, 33, you're not old enough to have watched Michael Jordan.
And I said the same thing on Sunday. I said the fact that y'all could really sit here and watch all of LeBron's careers, and then say Michael Jordan is better, and y'all ain't even watching that one game.
Yeah. Now here, think about this. I didn't grow up with a dad, right? I grew up with a white family also.
Me neither.
I fucking did not watch basketball till I was 8 or 9. Almost 10 years old is when I started like actually paying attention and watching basketball. And it was because of LeBron. They hyped up LeBron so much. There's this gigantic player that plays point guard and moves in this crazy way. And it's so crazy for me to see that a lot of that shit is built off. You got an older brother and a dad and an uncle or somebody like that who's old enough to have the same experience we had with LeBron, but just with Jordan, and they fed you that shit while you was a child, even though you not watching Jordan, you watching LeBron and Kobe and hearing, that ain't no motherfucking Michael Jordan, though. Michael Jordan would have jumped 15 feet in the air and blocked the shot.
Like everybody in the league right now can.
Yeah.
Like, so,
bro, have you seen the Jalen Green shit? Have you seen that? Where the clip of it's Jalen Green and he takes off from one side of the paint and goes under the rim and scoops it under somebody's hand and does a little reverse layup. And somebody was like, this is one of Michael Jordan's greatest highlights, and people do this shit once a week. Yeah. Like random players that we'd be like, is Jalen Green good? I don't know, but he can do a move that's one of Michael Jordan's greatest highlights. The game is different.
I say it all the time. Michael Jordan was just way more athletic during his time era. Yeah. That's why. But if you was to put Michael Jordan in this era, he'd just be a regular athletic guard.
Yeah. And a lot of that shit too, guys, you weren't supposed to punch people. Like, it's basketball. Like, you were never allowed to put, and I just want to point, in the 90s, you couldn't even double team. A double team from a certain spot on the court was illegal. You can only double team from like across the other side of the court. Like that's like, but yeah, it's because I just wish people would. I just wish we would get, and that's some of the problem. We can talk about this too with the LeBron and Stephen A thing and why player podcasts and stuff are taking over, because they're celebrating players even at a small level. Like you'll hear some of these player podcasts and it'll be like, oh, some random, like, oh, Dante Jones was a really good player. And you're like, oh, shit, like, I forgot about Dante Jones.
Jeff Teague and them really be shouting out all the players, like, from high school and all that. So, like, and I like how they just, he was a hooper, boy, like, back in high school. He was one of the best high schoolers out there and just like that. So, like, shout out to all them players giving everybody else they flowers when they forgot about it.
Now, it does go too far sometimes. But I would prefer that. And we reel the like, oh, you guys are being a little over the top about how good some of these guys are versus everybody sucks.
Right.
Oh, it ain't the 90s. Everything like first. I don't watch first. I can't listen to First Take. I cannot watch that shit and listen to them just say, it ain't the 90s. It ain't Michael Jordan. It ain't Kobe. They would have did this. They would have pushed their fucking head through a brick wall to win a championship, and they would have did this. Well, they can't. John Morant couldn't play in the 90s. What? Giannis Antetokounmpo couldn't play in the 90s.
Let's start here.
Like,
off his first step, who the fuck is holding John in the 90s?
Nobody. Now, there's another one where they're like somebody was like, Steph Curry, we would have just elbowed Steph Curry in the teeth. Reggie Miller weighed 160 pounds his whole career, and he averaged 20. It was one of the best players in y'all time.
And he was out there fighting y'all niggas.
Yeah, too. And he weighed $150, and he was still out there doing this shit.
I think they getting very confused on how the actual 90s was.
Yes, if you go, we should definitely do that for a podcast. Just watch like a game 7, like a very real important game, and just break down like what's happening here. Because it's not the same shit is not happening. LeBron would dominate in the 90s. What are you gonna do with him? All the players now, if you take the 6 man off of most teams right now, they are an all-star in the 90s. Right. And you're telling me, oh, we was going to punch him in the mouth. That's why he wouldn't be good. Okay. That's the only argument you have is, oh, we would have punched him right in the, he would have elbowed him in the chest and he would have cried. What are we talking about? Like, that's not basketball.
I don't think people really realize adapting to your environment.
Yeah.
Like, you think these players wouldn't adapt to the way the game is played?
Exactly. Or
the reason why they play, like,
go ahead, my bad.
And I was just saying the reason why they play the way they play now is because that's how the game is called.
Yeah. Like, the rules are different.
Like LeBron flops. Well, yeah, to get called.
Yeah. It works.
That's what it like, what are we doing here? Like, I flop all the damn time on the football field to see if I can get calls, and sometimes I do.
Michael Jordan flopped.
If you got a big enough name, refs are gonna respect it.
Michael Jordan flopped and cried to the referees. That happened. Right. Kobe cried and flopped. Everybody, all the great players cried to the refs and flopped. What are we saying, man? It's just like people talking about Shea right now, SGA, where it's like all you do is get to the free throw line. That's hard. That means the referees, even with the narrative out there, are watching the game with their eyeballs, not on a TV. They are standing in front of these players, watching this shit happen, knowing Shea just trying to get a foul, and they still go, "Oh shit, foul." They still call it. It's not the Trae Young shit where Trae Young was stopping and jumping backwards and like falling on the ground and
stopping mid-drop, just doing some weird shit.
It's the same argument I used to have with Harden. Like, if Harden sticks the ball out and you put your hand on his arm and he pulls up through it, that's a foul. What are we talking about?
The game. Yeah.
That's a foul. You can't grab his arm. It don't matter if your hand is only on his arm because he pulled the ball up through your arm. You can't reach across the motherfucker's arm like that. That's why it's the same thing with Shea. Is like, if Shea is driving to the rim, and his dad said this too on Gilbert Arenas shit. If Shea driving to the rim, and we go body to body, and I try to pull a move, and you just shoulder me in the chest, that's a foul.
Wait, but you know what really kills me? These same motherfuckers that say X, Y, and Z is a flopper and all he do is cry for fouls. I've hooped with y'all. Y'all do the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing?
People call fouls on random shit. People just be calling fouls on the most random shit on random runs.
You complain about NBA players complaining about fouls, but you get on the court and you do the same thing.
Yeah.
You in my landing zone, bro. What is this, the NBA now? Like,
and on really worse shit, because it's not a giant 6'9", 250-pound dude fouling you lightly where you calling it. No, it's a dude who's 5'8", fouling you, and you foul. Like, wait, what? Foul? I barely touched you.
Every time I don't even hoop no more because the game is so fucked now. But every time I used to hoop and I see a big man like 6'5" or over, and they call a foul on me, I just look at them like, bro, you should have finished that shit.
You should be going clean through me, yeah. Like, yes, I slapped your wrist. You weigh 230. You 6'6". Okay,
I'm 150 pounds, and you calling a foul on that shit. You should have finished that shit. Matter of fact, if I was on your team, I would have said no foul.
But then that's where it'd be funny. It's just like it's ugh. But yeah, it's a weird. These guys don't give a fuck about seeding, so I'm gonna assume that all the seeding is mostly locked in right now on the NBA, and I think we're pretty much where we was 2 weeks ago.
The West ain't locked in yet, shit.
The West is mostly locked in. It's just certain little movements. I don't even know if I'm pretty sure most of this shit is locked in. Well, they actually have to give a fuck to. That's the other part. They gotta care to actually move around in the standings. Everybody just trying to lose so they don't fucking have to play the Thunder in the first round and shit, like, or the second round. Like, ugh. But like, man, the West is just fun though. Like, these are really like fun matchups.
Yeah, but you know what? I really like Houston and Detroit, and I just know they're not gonna win this year. It's
No,
just
yeah.
because I gotta watch them lose, but I really like watching those two teams play.
To be fair though, I think right now they matched up with the the Pacers. I think that could be because Halliburton. If Halliburton was Halliburton from like last year or like the beginning of last
Who
year,
matched up against
the
the
Pistons Pacers,
Oh,
Malice in the Palace.
I would pick the Pistons in that
That's what I'm
series.
saying. Like I've kind of leaned towards them. Also, the only thing is like if Halliburton just, hey,
Start shooting.
I'm a 25-12 again. If he start doing
Yeah,
that, then it's Cade.
which he's starting to do it again.
Yeah.
Because during the middle of the season, he was on some host shit, but now he out here throwing 15, 17 assists now.
I told you, bro. He got that weird light skin mixed nigga. I got two sides of my brain shit. He even got two.
Yeah, that's what Cade too.
Well,
Because
yeah.
Cade just stopped passing the ball and started scoring. Like Cade used to be a walking dub, but now
It's
he's
so
just like
funny though.
dropped 30.
It was so I knew, and I've seen it this year because I've been looking at Cade like you supposed to be. You're like they were calling you like LeBron-esque. You're 6'8" playing the one, like, and he was in that in college and he was shooting. He shot way better too. Oklahoma State. That's why I know about him because he was playing in the Big 12, and I was like, God,
I don't think I ever seen him play in college. That's what's crazy. I don't remember Cade in college.
He was nice, and it was weird because
wasn't he the number one draft pick?
Yeah, he had a little tournament run too. But I was watching him the whole year, just being like, bro, he's 6'8", 220, playing the one, and he can shoot the lights out. And then he just kind of went to the NBA and didn't score, and it was like, wait, what? Like, why aren't like do something?
What?
Like go attack, and he just wasn't doing that, huh?
They got him Jalen Duren, and
Maybe,
got him those veterans. It's Malik Beasley and Tobias Harris, but I mean, he got Dennis Schroeder too. You know, got some veteran help on that team. But Cade he did because Cade been in the league 2 years?
No, 4. This is 4th year.
Oh well, he's starting to come out there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, because he 17, 19, 22, 25 this year. So he just been
going up,
scoring more and more and more, and it was just weird because like his.
But 17's not bad for a rookie.
No, of course not. Yeah, and it's like 16 shots, 19 shots, 19 shots this year, averaging 21 shots a game.
That man out there shooting,
and that's why I was like, this year was what it felt like more than that because there was certain games where he would be 9 for 27 and have 20 and 10. It was just like, oh, okay. That's what the reason people are looking at you this way now is because he's a attack, and he didn't do that till this. It was a every once in a while last year, but I think he was dinged up. But like this year, he should. Now him and Halliburton is going, if that stays where it's at, that's gonna be a fun weird matchup.
That's gonna be a nice one to watch
because they match up really well, and I think it sounds crazy. Like, are the Thompson twins? Are we looking at like two twins that might be like top 20 players at some point?
I know for sure. A-Man from Houston will be.
Like Asar is right there. He just doesn't get the ball.
He's just like the Joker. Just like, hey, bro, just go
I'm just out here doing shit.
And doing. He's more like what they say, the jack of all trades for the Pistons. But
because you got Cade, that's why. Like they don't have that. They got Van Vliet on the Rockets. Like he's really the only one, and Şengün are the really only ones like pounding the ball at all.
Yeah, but man, that man is damn near a walking dub. Sometimes a triple double.
Bro, I should have saved that clip. There's a clip where they show where he got that block like 2 nights ago. That shit. Somebody I forgot who it was. But he just went up for a little floater, and Amin is right behind him, and he's crouched down running, and as soon as whoever it was let go of the ball, he just like fucking teleported into the air. Like he jumped. That's the fastest jump I've ever seen.
He's stupid athletic.
It's scary. When you see him, it's like Westbrook, like back in the day, but his
more
is
control.
I was about to say, and his is much more like low effort. Like he doesn't. Westbrook looked like he was trying to run fast.
Right.
Amin looks like he's running like everybody else, but just like at 1.25 speed, just like a little bit sped up than everybody else. Like there was that one shit a few weeks ago when he got a block. He like pinned somebody's shit, ran down, somebody threw it to him at half court, and it's like he just hit the turbo on a game. Like it was like 3-on-1, and he just was like, all right, whoop, and just dunked. It was like, what the fuck is he
it's
doing?
Like knowing when it's like control. It's like knowing how to get in and out using your speed and not using all of your energy. It's kind of like a receiver knowing how to get in and out his breaks
without going full blast. Yeah,
right. Without going full blast. Westbrook is full blast the whole time,
no matter what. Yeah,
no matter what. But a lot of these younger guys, especially the Thompson twins, they know how to. It's like controlled speed and athletic ability. It's just like one day they jogging, and then one time they jogging, and then now they jumping from the free throw
Next time you look up, you like he can go faster than that. That's what it seems like when he turns. Both of them do that though. It's like when they turn it on, it's like, damn, I didn't think you could go faster than that. You was already moving faster than everybody else. All of a sudden, you just whoop. But yeah,
you know who else? Really being fucking good off this year?
Who?
Giddey.
Oh yeah, especially this last month.
This man Giddey, after he came back from injury. Yeah. Bro, this whole year though, but after coming off from injury, bro, been going stupid. I'm like, y'all really got rid of Giddey for Caruso and fucked up. OKC's still good. Don't get me wrong.
What is he averaging? Oh, it's normal shit. 14, 8, and 7. I say normal shit. That sounds crazy.
But it don't seem like that when he's playing though, because every time you look up, he got 17, 10, and 12.
Well, yeah, because hold on, let me
13 and 15. He's like, Giddey got another trip.
Because he had that stretch that was like
30, 10, and 10.
Ridiculous. Here it is. It's basically been since February 20th. 27, 16, and 5. 24, 10, and 8. 25, 16, and 6. 21, 12, and 8. 19, 12, and 8. 26, 12, and 10. 29, 10, and 5. Like, he's just out there fucking... He going crazy, yeah. And I think a lot of it, if I'm not mistaken, is the shots start falling. The three start falling. Yeah, because if you look like... I'm looking at it now. He's 1 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 2, 0 for 2, 0 for 1, 2 for 4, 1 for 4, 1 for 4. And then in that stretch, he 2 for 5, 3 for 5, 2 for 6, 3 for 4, 4 for 6, 3 for 5, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. The three start falling.
He need to calm that down for the play. Wait, Bulls in the playoffs, right?
They are the 10th seed, yeah. I just want the fucking Hawks to get in. God damn. I like Dyson Daniels. Trey is hit and miss these days. Like sometimes he's engaged, Dyson sometimes he's not.
Good.
He just had 36 and had one dribble?
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? And he been solid. Okongwu, yeah, he nice. They just have a team where like, okay, if you keep this team together for 2 or 3 years, whether you move on from Trey or not, like I just like that. And Jalen Johnson's not even playing. He was probably the best player outside of Trey.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but they're in the 8th seed. They got to play the Magic to get in. So, but yeah,
the Magic, a weird team.
I don't like it. Like as much as I rag on teams for like shooting too many threes, watching a team just not be able to shoot threes is also rough. You just go like, it's right, just fucking hit a shot. You're open.
But the defense is fucking crazy.
Defense is sick. Like, they play crazy, but it's like you play that defense to turn around and go score, and then you struggle to do that, and all of a sudden you're looking at one of those 93, 89 games. You're like, what the fuck? Ew.
And that's exactly how their games are.
Yeah.
90. Every time I'm betting, I always go under with whoever the fuck playing against the Magic, because somehow they be. Because isn't Suggs? Is he don't play?
Suggs is hurt.
Yeah,
Suggs tore his ACL.
Yeah.
Ever since he went down, they whole offense has just kind of been.
What about Franz, the Wagner brother?
Franz Wagner, he playing? Yeah.
No, the other one.
Mo Wagner.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been playing or not. I think so. He one of them. He just don't even register. Yeah. Damn. Hold on. What the fuck? He just had 30. Oh, that's December. No, he ain't play. He ain't played since December.
Mm.
Ah. See, that makes a lot of sense though. Like, yeah, you got your backup big or your I guess starter. I don't even know who the fuck they starting. I know
It's that Batista,
Batazia. Yeah.
or whatever.
So probably your starting big and your starting wing. I guess Jalen Suggs would be their point guard.
He's they one, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, that's tough because they
Because
was doing good earlier and they just fell all the way off.
Is they one now, right?
Yeah, he would have to be unless they starting the young dude Black.
He's getting in. I don't think he's starting though.
That's yeah. I'm about to say I'm pretty sure he not. So yeah. So it's just rough. Like that's Hawks Magic. It's one game though. That's the problem with the playing. If you telling me this is best 2 out of 3, like I'm taking the Hawks easy. But one game I don't
Hawks
know.
could lose too.
Easy they could lose. Like
have 35 and look at then Franz Wagner could fuck around having 30 ball. You look up like how did they lose by 4 points to the Magic?
Yep.
And now I gotta watch the Magic play Cleveland.
Celtics. If they won the 7-8, they would go play the Celtics and go 4-0. Just get 4. I mean, the Hawks probably get 4-0 too, but at least that's more fun. At least I can watch like some offense, a couple games. Well, like yeah, this shit. But let me see. So Heat Bulls. Does that interest you? The Bulls are fun. It's weird. Like there's a weird for Kobe White dropping 30s.
Yeah, it interests me, but
the Heat is sad. That shit's sad, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened. Heat culture.
All day mojo.
Heat culture died with Dwayne Wade, man. I hate to say it to people, but I mean Jimmy Butler, I guess, but
I know it died that I think the second year they lost the finals.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Because they was doing some shit.
That's true.
But then tried to do a weird rebuild, but not really build nothing.
Yeah. Didn't, yeah.
Like, when you got Duncan Robinson, one else, you like, oh, we so high on Duncan Robinson. Just like, he probably should have got when people wanted him.
Duncan Robinson, it's funny because isn't he on like a silly contract? Especially for who he was in those like playoff runs, it made sense. He's like the third scorer, but who he is like the past 3 years now, I'm pretty sure he's making $25 million. Like he's making a lot of money.
I'll take it.
Like damn, just to go stand in the corner.
Basically,
yeah, he got 5 years, $90 million after all of that run shit, just to basically all right now. Go stand in the corner. Now just you're done. He's 30. What the fuck? Yeah, he signed that contract 2021. So after the bubble year where they went crazy, they gave him $90 million. 18 a year. Yeah, he cooked. He came. Well, it's sad. You just got a bunch of that Tyler Hero. You feel good about a Tyler Hero, Bam Adebayo like duo? No.
No.
So I don't want them to get in the playoffs. I'd much rather the Bulls and the Hawks get in the playoffs.
Keep my team out. Like from a basketball standpoint, like watching, I'd rather watch the Bulls play.
Oh, easy. So then we talking about something like Cavs Bulls, Pacers Pistons, Knicks Bucks, Celtics Hawks.
That Knicks Bucks is gonna be weird.
Is Lillard coming back or not?
No.
So then no, he got blood clots, same as Wemby, but in his leg.
Okay.
Yeah. And somebody was breaking that down. They were saying there's a lot of people being dehydrated, and there was something else that a lot of players are doing. Like I think it was maybe painkilling shots, and being dehydrated was like a major thing that was leading. They think is leading to a lot of these athletes getting blood clots. I don't know. It was something weird about like how like the analytical way that they like are working players out, and like watching their water and having them a certain weight and doing all this shit is like affecting that shit.
You would think they would do like weekly IVs or something like that.
I'm sure they do, but I can't remember what it was. But they're doing some weird shit where they're like you need to be at this certain level of water weight to be optimal, and for some people that shit is fucking them up when you tie that with I need a shot in my knee because I'm 34 right. and my knees hurt, so every once in a while I got to get a shot to actually just walk home and play with my daughter or whatever. Well, not Lillard, but you know what I mean, to go home and like sit on the couch. I need a shot in my fucking leg. But yeah.
I feel his pain because I'm about 2 seconds from that too. So.
I need a Toradol shot, Doc.
Yeah. My knee been swollen, and I'm still playing on that shit.
That shit funny, boy. You need to go to the doctor, nigga.
Nah, it's good. I've been cooking. I'm still cooking.
See, you gotta be careful. Hey, you go get some HGH, bro. We ain't athletes. Just go get some fucking. Go get on steroids.
I ain't the multi-time flag football champion for a reason. You know
but what would happen if you got on fucking steroids and you had a super knee?
That shit. It's too late for that shit.
Just shoot stem cells and fucking HGH in that shit and just see what happens. You have one big knee.
I almost took steroids in college in JUCO for baseball.
Oh shit.
Like the whole team really looked at it, looked in because like we're gonna be like our JUCO only had about 15 players on our baseball team, so we was gonna be out. We was like, we need to do something. They don't test for steroids in JUCO, but then it was like $5,000 for a week supply,
and you got to do that shit for a month straight. Yeah.
Well, shit, we just gonna suck then because. I ain't got my $5,000.
What's that shit that Ray Lewis was doing? Deer antler spray. Yeah, like, just get you some deer antler spray. Y'all could have been out there. I don't know. Kansas is right there. Somebody got some deer antler spray over here in Kansas. Somebody.
I mean, shit. I got a close friend that hunt deer like a motherfucker. There you go. Shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say we live in Kansas and Missouri. Like somebody got some deer antlers.
The highway, they always do.
Yeah, but I say you go take some antlers. Yeah, you can find that real easy. Drive around. So what's the most intriguing Eastern matchup for you? Pacers Pistons probably, right? Yeah. First round at least.
Yeah.
Because the second round, I feel like for the East is where like okay now we.
What would that be? Pistons. If Pistons win, they would play.
They play the Cavs or the winner of the 1-8.
So the Cavs.
Yeah. Because I don't think the Bulls or the Heat or the Magic or Hawks are beating the Cavs. So, yeah, Pistons, Cavs, that's nice. Yeah. And then you can have Knicks. Where are we just in another year where the Celtics, are they going to just have another run? That's what it feels like.
If they go back-to-back and Jason Tatum got 2 rings, where are we at with him?
He's still boring.
Yeah, but like, where are we calling him? Is he? What is he like? Like, he got to be somewhere. Like 2 rings back to back.
Where's Kawhi? Where do you put Kawhi? He's right to me. That he's right above Kawhi. That's where I would have him.
Kawhi's never been a figment of my thought, to be perfectly honest. Like, sometimes I'll be forgetting he plays. So,
because I think Tatum having the 2 rings he has on like one of these super teams. And Kawhi having the one pretty crazy run that he had, even though the Warriors got hurt, I think he's right there in that mix. So on the 75 team, Kawhi Leonard was ranked 34th. That feels about right. Yeah, you top 40. I feel like if Tatum has 2,
he'd probably be somewhere around there.
He's in there, top 40-ish.
45 to 35 range.
That feels right.
Does he have an MVP yet?
No.
Once he get an MVP, I think he breaks top 30.
Yeah, MVP I think instantly moves him up above, like way over. Kawhi. Yeah. That's why there's like Kawhi and Tatum. They're kind of boring guys. They have kind of a boring game, but it's effective and like.
But why don't nobody drag Tatum? Because it's the East, like they did LeBron.
We did last year. We were like, everybody got hurt, and the East is fucking trash, and you played the Pacers in the conference finals. I think people did. People did. I think people just don't. The problem is they don't talk about the Celtics. They just keep talking about LeBron and the Warriors instead of talking about the teams and like what's happening. Like, how many times have you listened or watched one of these sports shows and they're like, people don't talk about the Thunder enough. Well, or people don't talk about the Cavs enough. Well, they're the best teams in the fucking league. You could just talk about them every day and hold them to the same standard we hold teams that were in the 5th, 6th, 7th seed. The Warriors weren't even in the playoffs before they got Jimmy Butler. And they were still talking about what's wrong with the Warriors. How about what? Can we talk about the Rockets or the 2 seed? What the fuck?
That's because I'll tell you, I'm like, Rockets the 2 seed right now. What did I miss?
Rockets been the 2 seed the whole year, and we just people in a lot of these shows don't talk about it.
Memphis is weirdly in the top 5.
Memphis now Memphis is the 8th seed.
Oh, okay.
They were last time we talked. They was the 4th seed or somewhere, but they fired their coach.
Right, which was weird.
But it's because they went on a slide. They started losing games. Well, a lot of that is, hey, how about we put Ja Morant in the pick and roll with Jaren Jackson?
Or how about we play him? Let's start
that
there.
Too, yeah. How about we play him more than 20 minutes a game and miss every other game? Yeah, he was averaging I think he's averaging something crazy not 30 minutes a game.
But NBA is so weird because it's like you can really fire a coach in the middle of a real good season, and it's just like it was needed. It's like, and everybody just looking, and just like I don't understand how that's needed. Like,
and bro, they were the 3 seed at some point,
right? And it's a young team, and you fucking with their mental like that, firing their coach is kind of.
Well, you heard Gilbert Arenas has a theory that it's because they playing Jaren Jackson Jr. too much, and if he wins Defensive Player of the Year or all first team defense, that he gets the Supermax. So he gets $350.
He's not. We already went through this. He's not worth $350.
No. Oh yeah, we did go through this. Yeah.
He can't even, and he 7 foot and can't get
6'10".
Yeah.
And he averages 6 rebounds a game. Yeah.
Right. He's struggling with rebounds.
To be fair to him though, he is elite as a big switching on the guards. So there's a lot of situations where he's out on the perimeter, but that doesn't excuse. He's averaging 5.7 rebounds right now.
At 6'10".
Yeah. We just seen Josh Giddey had 5 games where he had 15 rebounds, 12 plus rebounds.
6'9" now.
Huh?
Too, right? Giddey's about 6'8", 6'9".
Yeah, Giddey's 6'8", but he is also running the offense. Yeah, right. That's way different. But yes, so then Knicks Celtics, but it's Celtics. So then what are we like? Cavs beat the Cavs Celtics. How do you feel about that? It just feels like Celtics have the upper hand.
Yeah, I'm just waiting until I really just want to wait and see how they playoffs.
Yeah,
because we know it's gonna be Cavs Celtics. We just need to figure out who struggles against who and X, Y, and Z, and then we can figure that out. But the Celtics they got a fucking deep ass roster, bro. They shit is just who you got. Who we don't even know who they third scorer. It could be Porzingis one night. It could be Derek White one night.
Drew Holiday.
It could be Holiday.
It could be Horford. Shit.
It could be Pritchard too.
It could be Pritchard easily.
It's just.
And they all shoot the 3.
And or some shit like that. It's fucking weird. They got us fucking. How about they need to win the championships this year because they spend $1 billion on their starting 5 alone.
Yeah. They're in a rough spot. And we said all that, and we didn't even say Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown? Right, well, he's second. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, never mind.
Know he's the second scorer, so.
But yeah, they're, man. Yeah, it's still tough.
I don't know if I trust Darius Garland yet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, especially defensively.
Right. I just don't know if I trust him in the playoffs just yet. He's a good player, don't get me wrong, but every time I sit there and watch him play, I'm just like, why did I bet on this man to get 20 points? He's struggling to get 15.
He's really pass first. That's the crazy part. He got all the handles and all of that, and he just kind of is okay at finishing. I'm not gonna say it's not bad, but it's cool. Yeah, but it's the same thing like you saying. It's it's not like Harden, where he just he's most likely gonna finish somehow. I don't know how. He's in a double team, turned around at the fucking elbow, but he gonna figure something. Garland, I don't feel like that's like he gonna make the right play probably.
I don't trust the team yet where Max Strauss is still getting clock.
Yeah.
And then Tyson off the bench as a 6-man. Like, who is he going to, like?
This whole fucking Pritchard.
And the thing about it is, the Pistons played the Cavs very good this year. A lot of people sleep on that matchup.
I wonder what it is.
The Pistons played the Cavs. I mean, obviously they probably got a losing record, but the games were good. And Donovan Mitchell's been streaky lately. Hopefully it's just because he's tired. And then
they played 4 times. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure they're in the same division, so they played 4 times. And
it's at least once. I know.
They won last week.
And they won a couple weeks ago too.
3-1. They only won 113 to 100, 110-91, 118-115. That might be what you're thinking of. They had a 3-point game that they lost.
But it's tough. It's like it wasn't a cakewalk.
Cade had 38 and 10.
I don't know. I think that series
it'll be fun. At minimum, it'll be fun. That's all I care about, right? Just let it be some fun shit. Oh, let's go to the other side, because the other side is stagnant. We can get out of here. 9-10 Mavs Kings. AD got hurt again. He played one game and he turned around and got hurt again.
Me with that statement.
I was watching him get because he got elbowed in the face. I don't know if you've seen it, but I was watching that shit and his eye was all busted the fuck open. And I'm watching it like, bro, like this is one of those, huh?
Now he out for the rest of the season.
No, I don't think so. But it's like this is one of those moments where you're like, are we living in a simulation? Because the funniest, most ironic thing to do is AD get hurt the second game that he comes back to play while they're technically in the playoffs right now. Like, of course. And if they lose, yeah, because they on the 9.
My homegirl was like, the coach came out and said if everybody's healthy, they're gonna start Marshall, Lively, Gafford, and AD all on at once. I said, why the fuck would they do that?
Yeah, why? That sounds like that's a sick lineup with Clay.
Like
Clay is the guard. Like, what the fuck is that?
Who the fuck gonna hold somebody? Like
nobody. That was the problem. Even when they had everybody, I was talking about like who's gonna hold anybody. Like none of these guys have knees. They all have bad knees and can't play defense, and they're old.
And I guess Lively came back, or like they all just randomly came back yesterday.
Well, yeah, because they're in the playoffs, and KD rolled his ankle. Because the Suns are, what would this be, 2.5 games back with 6 games to go. So the Suns are pretty much done because KD just fucking literally bent his ankle into his fucking calf. That shit was gross. So he's probably done. Huh?
I said he already nothing but bone.
Yeah, so he's over with. The Suns are over. So they're in the playoffs. Like pretty much this West, they're in. Like Mavs, Kings, Clippers, Grizzlies. They're in. And the saddest part is Clippers, Grizzlies. I hope both Clippers and Grizzlies get in. Because they can, because they're the 7-8 matchup, so both of them can get in the playoffs.
Right, one of them just got to win twice.
Yep. Well, no, just you got to just win 1 out of 2, yeah. Right. But like Mavs Kings is fucking nasty. Like that shit is crazy.
I don't understand how the Kings, the Mavs, and nobody wants to see the Kings in nothing, in anything.
No, and they're only in the playoffs because of De'Aaron Fox. Let's be honest. Like he had them running. They traded him, and this shit has been a shit show. And a lot of it is because I heard somebody talking about it, and they was basically like, the same thing that happened on the Bulls is happening with the Kings, where when Zach LaVine plays with DeMar DeRozan, he doesn't take shots. He basically just defers to DeMar DeRozan and becomes nothing because I guess the idea is that he becomes like the second fiddle who kind of does all the other stuff, but he doesn't really rebound and he don't really pass.
He's
and he
just a
don't really
scorer.
play defense. So when he plays with DeMar DeRozan, instead of being the number one scorer, he becomes the gadget guy, but he's better at scoring than anything else. So then you're kind of just diminished. It's like
Yeah,
being a pocket quarterback, but you're like, I'm gonna run, I'm gonna scramble every play because
and, and it's weird only seeing Zach LaVine drop 17,
yeah,
18.
after he was just averaging 30 for 2-3 years. Yeah,
Right.
stupid. Man, that's weird. I don't care about that one. Clippers Grizzlies on the other hand.
That's gonna be a good one.
I don't know if you've been watching the Clippers, but
Yeah, they gonna be a hard knockout in the playoffs.
they've been nice. It's odd. They both have 40 like Clippers Grizzlies are 7-8 with 44 wins. Nobody the fucking Pacers have 45 and they're the 4 seed. They're locked in. Like they have home court advantage in the first round with 45, and the Clippers and Grizzlies have to fight to get in the playoffs in the West with
That
44. Like
that's a daunting West right there.
hell yeah. So let's go. Let's say Clippers Grizzlies get in. That puts the Clippers playing the Rockets round 1 and the Grizzlies. Well, I guess whoever wins. Who do you think wins out of Clippers Grizzlies first round?
Clippers.
So Clippers,
I think
Rockets.
be the 7th seed, Grizzlies be the 8th seed.
Yeah, that's how it's listed out. So that's what I was assuming too, because that's kind of how it feels like Clippers. Just Ja Morant. As Ja Morant drops 50 then or goes, you know what I mean? That's the only thing saving grace. So
Yeah,
Clippers, Rockets, Grizzlies, Thunder, Nuggets, Warriors, Lakers, Wolves.
that Lakers Wolves gonna be nice.
That's all of these. Nuggets, Warriors is gonna be weird because then you have like Superman, Steph Curry, because he's been carrying the whole team. He missed
Yeah,
3 games. They lost all 3 games by like 45 points.
and he came and dropped 50.
Yeah, like he's carrying the team. Jokic is carrying his team. I don't know if you've seen the 61 triple double.
And the bosh by Westbrook at the end.
Oh yeah, that shit was like, come on, bro. But we know that's Westbrook. Like Westbrook gonna do Westbrook. Don't let him shoot the last shot. Like just don't let him have the ball. Like
I wouldn't even pass it back. I would
I'll
just
take him out the game at the end of the fourth quarter. You're coming out. Like, but yeah, like Jokic is carrying them. Steph is carrying them. It's just a battle of two like greatest of all time players.
And two different type of players too.
Totally different. Yeah, like, and then Lakers, Wolves. I don't know.
I think Lakers get it.
No, I'm saying I don't even know if that's going to be fun.
No.
I think the Lakers match up in such a weird way with the Wolves that's not going to be like as enjoyable as
Yeah,
people
because
think.
LeBron can, like Gobert is so soft. I think LeBron can hold him. Like Jackson Hayes
Yeah,
can hold.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. Yeah, like, and then they don't match up the right way like everywhere outside of that. So whoever Rudy's covering can move.
right.
So if just say they take Jackson Hayes out and Bron's holding him, or he got to hold Bron, who is he? He can't hold anybody. One off ball screen and Rudy Gobert might as well go sit down.
I mean, what do you, Julius Randle? Who's he
Nas
hold?
Reed,
Luka?
I guess I don't know. Like I guess
Nas Reed probably hold. Well, he's the 4, right?
he coming off the bench. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like yeah,
So he would. What is Dalton Connect or something like? I don't know. Like,
we're weird, bro. It's a weird. They don't match up well. And then you're just
even
talking about Luka dropped
eventually,
40. Now what?
Luka's gonna drop 40 in the
Exactly.
playoffs.
We're gonna have Ant hold him. That's not gonna work
No.
at all.
They both gonna go back and forth with who can drop the most 40-point games. And meanwhile, LeBron's gonna have a quiet 27, 10, and 8 game. Everybody like Luka had 40. LeBron damn near had a triple.
LeBron just
Like
keep doing LeBron shit. But
and
then
then Austin Reeves, who's was you gonna put DiVincenzo on Austin Reeves?
I'm not worried. Yeah, and then or McDaniel's. Yeah, they'll be able to take away. You'll be able to take away one of LeBron or Austin Reeves. If LeBron is not like full blown, I'm like going crazy. This stage of his career, you can turn him off. There's things you can do to kind of
What the thing about
make him settle for shooting, and if he's off, he's completely out of the game now.
this stage of LeBron's career, if you actually watch him play, you don't even have to. It's not technically the team is taking him out the game. He's doing it
But
himself.
that's what I mean. Is you kind of have to be like, all right, let LeBron shoot because he's gonna take it now. Like back in the day, he didn't take it. Now, if you
Right.
do that, he's gonna take it, and he can have a night like the other night where he almost didn't score 10 because he was 0 for 9 going into the fourth quarter, just with just couldn't hit by a shot. And you could have if you do that, you can kind of remove him. I think DiVincenzo, McDaniels, like can take Austin Reeves out of the game, but you can't take Luke out.
No.
And you're gonna have to switch. And the way you guys' team is set up, who's gonna switch from who?
I think.
So you have so you have this. Say you got Luka, Reeves, Bron, Dorian Finney-Smith,
Right.
like a small lineup. Gabe Vincent.
And that's,
Just put a small lineup that could shoot. What happens if we run anything off ball? Now we have Julius Randle and Rudy Gobert chasing Finney-Smith and Bron on off ball screens. Like you're fucked. You're cooked. You can't do shit.
I mean, because you still got Connect. You
Yeah.
still got fucking Rui.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes, Rui, and that's what I mean. Like even with them two, with Rui and Connect, like so we put them in one of these small lineups. Throw Jackson Hayes and Rudy Gobert cancel each other out. You got Julius Randle chasing Rui and Dalton Connect and getting stuck in weird actions with Luka and Rui. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have a
Right.
tough time.
They just big.
Yeah, and awkward.
Yeah.
Like it's fucked up. But that's why I was like,
They
that
got
could be
the wrong
ugly.
big, to be honest.
Yes. So Rockets Clippers.
That's gonna be a good one.
That could be crazy
That's a good one.
because the Rockets sneakily Rockets can't really shoot.
No, but they can play.
They
They
can
do
play,
everything.
but then the
They're out
Clippers.
hustle the shit out of you.
That's true, but you also have like a Clippers team that can kind of do everything. They can kind of play any style. Like if we're in a shootout, they can have a shootout. Powell, Harden, Kawhi can have a shootout with you. If you want to make it ugly and have a rock fight, they can. Well, not Harden, but they can kind of play that way. You got Zubac,
This is gonna be one of them old heads versus young bulls type
and it
series.
just. I really think it's if the Rockets can shoot just 35%, like just average, they win. If they're off a little bit and it's like, hey, we're gonna try to we're gonna just try to out muscle you, and I think that's when that weird old man shit. Harden drops 40 and 12, and
Man,
Kawhi out there playing crazy defense. That's where it gets a little sketchy for me with them, but still fun.
they,
Still,
they, if wait, but the thing about it is what James Harden are we gonna get? We have yet to see him be good in the playoffs.
I
Is this the
think
year?
maybe. Hey,
Maybe.
Black ain't hit for 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 15 years. Black got to hit at some point, right? If you
I,
play,
I would believe. I would hope so. Like,
hey, just keep betting on it. I'm just gonna. I think Harden is one of the best players of all time.
of
But yeah, the
course,
playoff shit is crazy. I think the funny thing is he doesn't have to be. He hasn't been amazing. He just been 20-10. Just keep
that's
doing
what he
that.
has.
That's what you
He
have to
can't
do.
can't be fucking 1 for 15 from the field like he's normally does in the
Yeah,
playoffs. Like,
you cannot
20,
have a spring break concert fucking tour.
right.
2 for 20, 3 for 12. You can't have a spring break concert tour like type of playoffs. Like just 20-10. 20-10, you could beat the Rockets if they're not shooting well.
Who the fuck got hurt?
Uh-oh.
Is that Ant number 5, right?
Oh no. Ant got hurt. I think so. Or is he back? Did he switch to one?
It's carrying somebody off. I can't remember who
Oh
it looked like.
no.
I need to see that.
No, Ant is 5. Yeah, fuck no.
Looked like they just fucking walked him off the damn court.
Damn, he got 15. Damn. But okay. Thunder, Grizzlies.
Whatever. We already know who won in that one.
Yeah, man. Shea is just so. I wasn't watching him all year for real. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like it was till like right before I got the league pass shit where I started like late February where I started watching some of the Thunder game and it was like, oh wait. Like I know he averaging 30, but I didn't know he was coming down. You know how you he Shea is like how people play like their career in fucking 2K and shit. Just come down and just fucking. I'm just gonna try to take every shot as much as I can. And if I'm off a little bit, all right, now I'm gonna start moving the ball around. If I miss a couple shots, all right, let's move this shit around. But then ultimately, give me the fucking ball back because I'm about to try to do some shit.
But he also got other scores around him too, which is cool.
Which that's where like I want to say he's only averaging like 30 minutes a game.
I mean, when he's dropping 30,
because he's not playing the fourth quarter. So he can just come out there. I'm finna just take every shot, take 25, 30 shots, and then we're up 20, like going into the fourth. I don't have to play. Now he's averaging 34 minutes, so okay.
I mean, Chet and Hardestein is very weird to me still.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It works though. It's weird.
Yeah, I just don't get it. Like, I just don't get the rotation, just like I don't get the Grizzlies rotation with Edey and Aldama. It's just like one day they split minutes. One day somebody has 30 and the other one has 16. It's just like, what? I can't. It's hard to grasp what they really want to do with the big man.
I think the best version of the Thunder bigs is when Chet is doing something in the corner. Like, you could just go do something out on perimeter. And when they do that weird shit where they put Hartenstein at the free throw line in the high post and they just kind of like be Jokic for a couple plays.
Yeah, but it's
I don't know why. I just
Chet big ass on the goddamn wing. Like
he weigh 180 pounds, bro. What do you want him to do? You want him to get in the low post and back somebody down? Like, that's not happening.
I ain't backing them down. Just turn around and use your 7'6" wingspan and hook shot the fuck out the ball.
Just gonna push him clean out the way. But that's why I say I like it that way, because Chet is probably at his best scoring when he's driving, like when he has the ball in his hands and he's like going to a spot. You know what I mean? More so than like give him the ball, let him turn around and do something. He's really that's why I like the Hartenstein shit, because you can run him off of that. You can do little dribble handoffs and let him like be. Chet is better when he's in motion. Hey, I'm catch and shoot. I'm getting it off of a handoff. Huh?
I got to get used to it though, because
it's weird.
Seeing 7-foot dudes drop the ball,
taking handoffs. Yeah, it's weird. But I watched so much Wemby that it was like I've gotten used to it, where like the dribble handoff is coming from Chris Paul. Chris Paul is picking the ball up and running the dribble handoff and screening onto the other center so that Wemby can get the ball and like go between the legs and shoot it. Like it's weird, but it's effective if you have a big that can do stuff with the ball, like Chet, like Wemby, like Jokic. Shit, but Jokic usually has the ball. But it's like, it's a weird thing, but I think it works when they have that weird shit. Like, it looks fucked up when you see a 7-footer doing a dribble handoff to another 7-footer, or a 7-footer with the ball like passing it to another 7-footer coming off of a fucking pin down screen. It's weird, but that's where we at. We 185 pounds, 7-foot tall players. Blame Anthony Davis. He did this.
Yeah, I know.
Because he was what? He was, bro, did you know Anthony Davis was a, like, 3-star guard coming out of high school, like, his junior year?
He grew, 7 inches?
He grew, like, 9 inches or something in 1 year.
Yeah. I think they said the only scholarship he had coming into his senior year was, like, Western Kentucky or some weird shit like that. Yep.
Because you're just one of those weird, hey, you're a 6'2", 6'3", 150-pound point guard that kind of like isn't just kind of does everything but's not really great. And it's like, oh, now I'm 6'11". Like, oh, okay, now you're the best player in the country.
Niggas be lucky as hell. Like, how the fuck you just all of a sudden become 6'11"?
Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan had the same shit. He went into high school 5'8", and by the time he was going into his basketball season sophomore year, he was 6'5".
I'm just saying, niggas was destined to go to the league.
Like, that's that crazy type of shit, bro. Where you just CJ McCollum. That's like the craziest one. I think he went into like college and he was like 5'7", and then he just had a growth spurt up to 6'3".
He played like a 5'7" nigga.
Oh no, he just through high school. Damn. No, he was 5'2" his freshman year. He grew 9 inches. By the time he was a junior, he was 6'3". Fuck. That's like, I know a bunch of niggas like that though. If they grew 7 inches, they would have went to the league. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like what? Nigga was sick. Nigga, if I would have grew 7 inches, I probably would have made it to at some type of professional level. Hey, bro. Fuck, I'm 6'5" now. I'm gonna that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna focus all my, if I just woke up my junior year of high school and I was 6'5", like what are we talking about? 6'4".
But when I tell you, I was done with like the same ability that
with
I
the
same.
You move the same, but now you just
over.
You 7 inches taller, bro.
Niggas would have hated me.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nigga, what? I would have been a crazy defensive end if I would have just sprouted the 6'3", and I was 260 in high school, so I'd have been 6'3", 250. Like, come on, bro.
I would have went from playing shortstop to some weird ass.
You'd have been doing some weird shit. First base now. Hey, just get ready to hit, nigga.
Right? Just like
yeah. Just get ready to hit with your big ass. Like, you got contact like a small dude, but you 6'4" now. Like, all right, bro. Yeah, nah. Don't even worry about defense. We finna stick you out somewhere. You ain't doing shit. Center field your ass or whatever. Whichever one's the one where you don't do shit.
6'5" in the inner city make you get the fuck off.
Yeah. What? Unless you got a coach who's like, you gonna play the 5.
Well, at 6'5", you had no choice to play the 5 in the inner city.
That shit crazy, bro. Nah,
our center was 6'2", 6'3".
That shit is so sick, bro. Like I will move my child, bro. Especially if like my child has like shown the ability to, like, I knew niggas that when we was in 8th grade, you would watch niggas play and be like, oh, this nigga's amazing.
Right.
And then by the time you were a junior in high school, you're like, he's 6'4" still, and he's still playing center. He's still just like getting boards and trying to get rebounds, and nobody ever was like, hey, how about you dribble the ball? Like, that's sick.
Yeah, because I used to get all my bros at my high school that was like big man technically because we went to a small school, but they was like 6'3". I used to tell them, I'm like, you realize if you go play in school, you're a guard.
You're fucked. Yeah, like you.
Like, I was like,
right now, when you get a rebound, you should take that bitch coast to coast.
Right.
Like, you can do that. I've seen you do this. I've seen you do this, like in pickups games. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fucked up. It's coaching. A lot of that shit is coaching.
Yes, we didn't have the best coaches in the inner city.
Nobody. Give the ball. Like, oh shit.
Get the ball to your star player, and there you go. Nigga, I had a fucking burner and didn't see the fuck. I was literally a 3-and-D guy for basketball. Like, I could hit any fucking shot on the perimeter, and I locked down.
But you got to think, we was in high school fucking almost 15 years ago at this point. Back then, 3-and-D was like, that wasn't like a thing that coaches was like, this is like a great asset to have. They were like, all you do, mostly what you doing, if you can shoot threes, that's like one of your best skills. Like, that's cool, but like, we still want to. We were running some type of weird flex action. We just like running you off a screen and try to go lay it up, where it ain't no shot clock. That's just fucking crazy, bro. Oh man, but that's enough. That's enough rambling from us, man. We
Yeah.
did a good. This was a good, solid freestyle podcast. I feel like.
Yeah, it was insightful. And I want y'all to know we don't have producers write shit down for
No,
us. It's all straight from the dome, my guys.
this was
Like,
a
so
straight freestyle.
that's why Card got the computer. We looked the shit up.
Yeah,
We'll say
just on the fly. Google. Sometimes I even use ChatGPT if I want to look up something fast enough.
Yeah, it is like this is where we need to get back to, just freelance talking about sports, and if you're wrong, look it up and then be like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Rather than being like, oh, try to prove yourself right. Just like, oh, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck? Like,
with that being said, be prepared next week to have a whole bunch of would you rathers and weird shit because there's not going to be a lot else going on then. The tournament will be over. Do they play? When is the championship game?
Monday, I think, right? Because
Saturday they play Saturday, yeah. So
Monday's championship though.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know. I know the next games are Saturday. That's all I know. Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean,
don't even say. But yeah, so that's gonna be the same shit. I'll have a couple scripted, fucking not scripted, you know what I mean, but like little things set that we can talk about. But it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a different version of this, guys.
This is coming.
Yeah, it's after that time. And after the playoffs, that little 1 month and a half span from the middle of June to preseason football,
we're gonna be talking what NIL and college football.
How do you feel about men and women going 50-50 on the bills with each other?
Right. It turned into a personal podcast. Like,
we're gonna do a full blown just regular podcast that ain't about that. Just fuck. So, hey, what about Trump's tariffs? How do you feel about it?
I still gotta wake up and work. If I gotta wake up and work,
I don't give a fuck.
Pays me, nigga. I still gotta buy gas. Yeah. I still gotta eat food. Like, what the fuck?
That's like motherfuckers. Eggs are expensive. I need eggs.
Right. Like, I'm just gonna stop buying them because they high.
I went to the store. I was because I'm usually my girl go to the store. That shit was happening. I went to the store one time. I went to the eggs and I looked. I was like, the eggs is $6.99 for the 18. I was like, I don't have no reference. Okay, I gotta buy them. I have. Right. I need them.
my ass bought the 12, the dozen, and I was like, and I buy a half dozen as well. I was like,
they got a bigger pack. Just look for the big pack, nigga.
But only time I eat, I mean, shit, I don't really eat eggs for real no more. I just save them for my kids.
Breakfast. Yeah, that's for right. Yeah, they for breakfast. I make like 1 or 2 eggs for breakfast every other day, and like I need these. This is it.
Right.
Just I need this to cook shit. Like you gotta have eggs, milk. You gotta have milk. Like you can't do shit without milk.
One up. So the fact that we sit here and complain about it makes no sense because you're gonna buy it anyway.
Every time you have to. Gas too high. Well, figure it out.
Get the Quick Trip app.
Yeah, cancel Netflix, nigga. I don't know. Shit.
My gas is $2.60. You know why? 25% off on the Quick Trip app. I would.
See, all you gotta do. That's funny. Huh? It's so crazy to think there's not Quick Trips everywhere. That always fucks me up when I go out of town.
Yes, I mean they down as far as there's some in Georgia.
Yeah, but like everywhere else, like north to the west, it just doesn't exist. It's like, oh, we got 7-Eleven.
Oklahoma, Texas. Well, as far as Dallas, and then it's east is Georgia, and that's it.
That's crazy. That's sick. Oh, we got 7-Eleven. Oh, we got what's the other one? Wawa's. There we go. Yeah, we got Wawa. All right. I need a Quick Trip, man. Fuck this.
Nah, Wawa's food is way better, boy.
I ain't never been to a Wawa. I seen it, but I ain't been in there.
Hey, strawberry and peach lemonade, smack.
That sounds crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. That sound. All right, let's get out of here.
We already started.
Yep. Welcome to early August podcast. All right.
If you listen to this whole thing, boy, y'all gonna be like, "What the hell?
What is going on, man?" There will be slightly more structure for the till June because the NBA playoffs. So we will have at least a scaffold of things to talk about. The draft is coming up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it'll be through basketball season. We'll have some type of structure.
we ain't even touched on the draft. That shit's crazy.
Nah, because what are we supposed? Are we gonna break down college player film? Like, do mock? You want to do a mock draft? We can do a mock draft.
No, it's not that good.
That we definitely. I have to do it again. Veach got to draft well, and we'll get into that next week.
Oh yeah, we got no choice this year.
Yeah, like I keep going through it. We talked about this, I think not last week, but the last time we did a podcast, I'm pretty sure we did this.
Yeah, we went through it, but we went through it and we seen that it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad.
No, but now I think next week I might sit down and write down the whole breakdown of this shit of like if the draft goes bad, how bad this can get. Because the more I keep looking into. Well, what about everybody's contract? Like, what is it? The Chiefs' contract situation? It just keeps making me scary and scared. Huh?
McDuffie's contract is coming. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with him.
Everybody's contract is coming.
I know.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. You know what to do. It's 2025. Like, subscribe, watch another video, send it to your friends. All the shit. It's just all you gotta do is click it. You know what you got a phone.
Like the share button is the same on every app.
It's right there. Just click it.
It said literally share.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't know what else to do.
Just click it, like, subscribe, do the whole thing. We will see you next time.
Peace.